You make me feel like a natural woman.
Okay, so several people have asked about getting ready for the show, what a two-show day is like, and how we get into hair and makeup and things like that. So I'm going to show you basically what I do to get ready. So that's it. It's not really a makeup heavy show for me. I mean, it's not super makeup heavy for anybody. I mean, some of the other girls, they have just sort of more fashion makeup and stuff, and mine is supposed to kind of look like I don't have anything on. So my eyeliner's actually probably a little thick today, but so that's how I do. And I actually do put lipstick on and lip liner and stuff, but I'll do that later because I came early, so I could show you guys the makeup, and so that's that. Okay, here's some questions that you guys asked us and that we want to try to answer. So, here's sort of a combo platter from Julia Dudley. Your costume changes were so fast. What's your fastest and how do you do them so fast? And Ryan Jallenpan, please forgive me if I'm saying your name incorrectly, also wants to know a similar question. Show your whole track, he says. we can't do that. You'd see darkness if I took the camera back there. But we'll try to show you some of it. And you want to know about set changes, rafters. We're going to get up there. Eric's going to help us. And what is your quickest costume change or cue in the show? That's probably the first costume change that we do. And that is from the long Carnegie Hall dress into the schoolgirl look. It's going to be a good two-show day if I can't even talk at this point. So, and it's what we call a quick change. Now, there are specific ways that we rig the costumes so that we're ready to change them as quickly as possible. And in rehearsal, during what we call our tech rehearsals, we practiced this change. So it used to be a little longer. It used to be like 34 seconds, and now I believe it's 29 seconds. So we're going to show you how we do it. But this is the Carnegie Hall dress. As you can see, it's a beautiful, delicate chiffon number that we have to be very careful with. So all the costumers and our day work people take really good care of it. And it actually, we've got I feel like there's a note here somewhere. Jessie's day work notes. So people come in and prep all the costumes. Never steam the Carnegie Hall navy and white chiffon dress. It grows. Which is true. The bottom of it tends to have a life of its own. And after a couple weeks, it just gets longer and longer. What's underneath that is a schoolgirl outfit. And this whole thing actually is underneath this dress at the top of the show. So, here's the schoolgirl shirt. And it's attached to these sexy panties. Why they're lavender, I don't know. Okay, so this is the magic. Now, normally I do this in pantyhose, but that would not be appropriate. Plus, I'm not going to show you my legs in pantyhose. So, this is what it looks. Oh, that doesn't usually happen. So then we have this look. And then the blue dress goes over that. So then what happens is I come back, blue dress gets unzipped, arms back to do this. And then Tara and Megan are in front of me buttoning. And then I go and I grab a pencil and a piece of paper from Nelson, and then I'm on. It's about 29 seconds, right? 29 seconds. 29 seconds. Okay, so you guys wanted to see the wig room. Here we go. Lots of floating heads. There's Mommy. Okay, Jared said he has something to show me.
I do. This is a little piece of wonderful theater memorabilia.
Okay.
First of all,
Jeb's shaving. I'll keep it. Do you want to be in the shot or not?
Jeb's shaving.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Hey. You got the Beatles in the background.
This is good.
It is. Got the Beatles in the background. I got some really good hat hair going. So,
no, it's cute.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, what is this?
So they give us towels all the time. It's
sure.
not like they were signed towels, unless
what?
they were once assigned. Now, I gotta tell you, this is Sutton Foster's towel, and I feel like some kind of sacrilege using it in any way.
Yeah.
I've kind of just left it up here. I've been using Jeb's towel all the time.
I know. Is it
And,
bad to like wipe your?
I know.
You know what I
like,
mean?
You know, like you rinse your whole body when you shower,
Sure
and
you
then
do.
you have to
You're supposed to
dry
anyway.
your whole body, and like that would feel sort of mean, and somehow like I feel like it should be bronzed or framed or something. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with everybody.
I love it.
Yeah. And she's a very, very sweet, kind, wonderful lady. On top of being obviously
Having
very talented.
great choice in towels.
And great choice in towel color. Who doesn't love a nice baby blue?
That's right. Hey Sutton.
Yeah. What's up, Sutton?
Na 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 na.
So that's
Hey
that's
Sutton, hey Sutton, 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 Sutton. Oh no! And we're at places, so here we go. Okay, now we gotta go to places.
They're getting hits with their babysitter.
Why are you guys so out of breath?
I just said the easiest dance.
I thought it was,
So easy to do. It's so easy to do.
it's supposed to be so. I mean, my little baby sister can do it with ease. So what?
I mean, your little baby sister from Mars. This is
Okay, let's get you some water.
this is Broadway sweat. Hashtag Broadway sweat. Hashtag Broadway sweat 8 times a week.
You know,
Hashtag.
we make it look easy because we professionals. See, that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
see,
It's so
your
easy.
little baby sister,
It's so easy.
you may think she could do it, but when she get on that stage, she ain't gonna be able to do it.
Hey, Broadway.com. So many of you have asked what I do to keep my voice up. Isn't this attractive? This is one of the things I do. No, a lot of you wanted to know, how we all stay healthy and keep our voices up. Well, steaming is one of those things. We sometimes use this handy-dandy steamer to steam my chords. All right, here's some more questions, y'all. Kira at KShannon145 wants to know, if you could swap roles with anyone in the show, who would it be? And what's your favorite moment to perform given your own part? Ooh, a double header. Who would I switch roles with? I think it'd be fun to switch with Anika once. I just really like Cynthia. I think she's a cool chick. And, come on, it would be fun to wear those costumes. Not that I'd fit in Anika's costumes, but it's nice to dream. Which classic musical do you think is about due for a revival? Woo! What classic musical? That would be a good, Broadway.com question, right? Which classic musical? My brain always goes to R&H. Always goes to R&H. How about King and I? How about The King and I? How about a good classic R&H show? I think wasn't that happening? Isn't Callie O'Hara doing that? I thought I heard that. Do you have to delete that? Is that not known? Amanda at Amanda Panda 1617. What a great year. 1617. If you were in the Winter Summer Olympics, which sports with the parenthetical would you want to compete in? I did not watch a lot of the Olympics. The Olympics, I think they're fascinating. They usually make me feel very inadequate because I feel like as much as I devote myself to my work, I feel like those athletes devote themselves to their specific sport, like from the moment they're born. Alex at Smile That Heals. Oh, that's nice. Smiles do heal. What is the hardest thing about playing Carole King? What's the hardest thing about playing Carole King? Answering questions like this. Gosh, it's, I always feel weird saying what's hard about it because I'm so grateful for my job. Do you know how many people do this for a living and want to do this for a living and do this for a living all over the world and don't necessarily get the chances they deserve or the recognition they deserve? So I feel pretty lucky every day I walk into this building. Billy Helias. What made you want to be an actress on Broadway? Emily, I didn't even know if I wanted to be an actress on Broadway. I mean, I think I did somewhere, but in my mind. But for a long time, I grew up just outside Chicago, and I went back to Chicago after I went to college to study acting and other things. And I really wanted to be a part of that theater community there. And I grew up watching a lot of theater in Chicago, so I didn't really have an understanding of Broadway. My understanding of Broadway was like in a textbook, or like Ethel Merman. That was Broadway to me. So an understanding of the modern Broadway and just the kind of awesome entity that it is, I didn't really understand. So I honestly thought, I never really thought this was in the cards for me. This whole journey of coming to New York and the opportunities I've had have been an enormous blessing, and I try to remind myself every day. There's a line in the show where I go, sometimes life goes the way you want, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes when it doesn't, you find something beautiful. And I think about that every night when I get to say those words, because sometimes life has something unexpected planned for you, and sometimes it's better than what you thought you had planned. At Allie Wonderly. What was your favorite musical as a kid? Allie, I was kind of a strange kid. My favorite musicals growing up were Big River and 1776. I know, right? Not Annie, not Chorus Line, not... No, those were some of my first memories were seeing a production of 1776 at the Marriott Lincolnshire Theater in Chicago. I loved that show, and I loved Big River. We used to listen to that on like family car trips. What's your favorite song of a Broadway musical? Excuse me. And who do you want to sing it with? Sometimes that happens on stage. I have to burp. It's usually during a song. It's not very convenient. I would love, and I've Norbert Leo Butz, I've actually never met you, but I have great regard for what you do. I was watching that footage that you did for Big Fish, and you're just such a cool voice, and you're such a good freaking actor. I would love to sing a song with you someday. My favorite thing to watch on these vlogs is the orchestra playing the score of the show. I know how much you're on stage, but if you can make time to go down there, that would be great. Let me work on it, okay? I could pass the camera off, or maybe I can give it to Jason. Might not make this week's episode, but stay tuned. But that's kind of that. Okay, I'm trying to ask around. Everybody wants to know, how do you stay healthy? How do you do the show 8 times a week?
I rearrange my dressing room every 2 minutes. Look, I just did it again.
Yeah, you did. You switched the chair.
I switched everything.
Nika Larson, how do you stay healthy? How do you do this 8 times a week? Everybody wants to know.
I think sleep, key, critical. Lots and lots of sleep. You gotta live like a nun, mostly. I say that because I'm single, so that the abstinence part is sadly easy for me right now.
Okay, that's what we have for you this week, kids. Tune in next week. We're going to talk to the crew. We're going to try to get into the pit. We're going to meet the cast. And we're going to see what we have for you. So tune in next time. We'll check you later. Bye.
You make me feel